Of course play first. Oh god. This is comical. Like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like this will just demolish someone's opening hand, and I'll be able to play anything I draw. So I think I'm going to keep it just to troll. This is going to be super, super fun. See if he concedes after I get the first two of these off. Most people are not into this when that happens. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's got a Spell Pierce, I bet. Alright, calling it Spell Pierce. No? Damn. Well, he certainly ain't gonna get that off. Don't need that. Alright, so that's the first one, and I got the only card that drew him cards, so it's good to know that we're kind of on the same footing in regards to just a handful of land. The second one's going to take the only other card that he actually kept the hand for, so that might actually make him fold. So let's find out. Yeah, we'll get rid of that too, buddy. You don't need any of that stuff. This is actually turning out really good. It's going to be Bolas next turn. He's going to be happy to get rid of some land. And then Archaeologist the turn after that, which will basically just... I mean, that's going to be great. I'll be able to draw just crazy amounts of cards. So... You know, actually, I'm not going to do Bolas yet, because he might actually have a Lava Coil in his hand that he just drew. And he's not going to do anything in this Archaeologist, but next turn when I play a land, I'm going to draw 2 cards, and I'm going to get way ahead of him. And then I got an answer for one of the only critters he's going to have in his entire deck, so now he's just really hoping to draw a lot of cards. All he's got is land, and that's like the last thing he wants. He only needs like 3 or 4 land to operate the whole damn deck. Yeah. So, I really don't even need to do anything. I just hit him and draw cards. I don't need to do anything because the pressure's on him. I've got the threats, I've got the card draw. Yep, keep playing those cards, buddy. Cool. Let's see here. Yeah, that's fine. We'll let him have that. It's okay. Now I'll play Bolas. Actually, yeah, we'll play Bolas. We'll fish out the spell. His next turn I can flip him. Here comes the Lava Coil. No, Enigma Drake. Really? He's running into all of his threats, which is kind of interesting. I don't typically see these guys run into all this stuff back to back. Oh, how many does he have in here? He's got 1, 2. Oh, that's cute. Two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go ahead and attack him with Bolas. This is gonna make him concede for sure. He's gonna be so pissed when I do this. Now I'll play a Bolas. Discard 1, and then we're gonna Carnage his hand away. Ain't got shit left, brah. Wah, 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 wah. Man, this guy's Drake's just be crackling. Uh-oh. Yeah, dude, you are so done. You don't have the mana to defend yourself, and you don't have the cards. He must have drawn something good, though, if he's thinking about it. He probably thinks he's got, like, a turn. And he does not. Oh, he did me dirty. That's savage. So I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, that stops me from doing that this turn, but we are, in fact, going to kill his Crackling Drake. Grixis with the heat. Bringing that removal to the table. Alright, what else do I got in here? Oh my god, this is going to be so cool. I'm going to have 2 Bolas on the table at the same time. At the same time. How cool is that going to be? Well, that's just silly. Double Bolas. You seen it here, folks? 2 Bolas at the same time. This is awesome. Never done that before. I mean, gosh, what do you do in this situation? I mean, you can literally. Well, I'll flip this one. What kind of critters you got in here?
Thought I was fighting dragons when I was truly fighting ants.
Oh, let's see here. I feel like the only solution is more Bolas.
Death is nothing to me.
I got 3 Bolas on the table. How cool is that? Yeah, you better quit, dude. You're over. You're done. Oh, that was only game 1. Alright, so this dude is... These are going to be worthless. So we'll replace it with the scriptures. We also want to replace it with negates. Charticores is kind of okay, I guess. I'd rather have Sinister Sabotage. And I'd also rather have Dream Eater. Alright, let's see where this goes. I mean, knock on wood, famous last words. This deck, I mean, I traditionally do pretty well with this deck against the Drake deck because I have a stupid amount of removal and counter spells, so regardless of whether they can get anything, you know, I can kill it and I can exile their graveyard. And this discard is awesome. So we're going to keep this because I'll be able to blow up a good chunk of the cards in his hand, and the Daredevil will let me do some other stuff too. So let's start off with Waltragrave. He's going to... I don't know what he's going to do, but... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, get something good for me to erase. That's a great card for me to steal with the Daredevil. So, looks like I'm just gonna have to do that and erase it. God, he might even concede at this point. Ooh! He put that lava coil in there. Well, we don't want him having any cards, per se, so we'll just get rid of that. I'm gonna let him use all his removal, all he wants. Burn up my Daredevil. He's gonna get low on cards, and then we're gonna burn him down. And I'm okay with that. Oh, that's 3 of them. Oh yes, Angrath. This will be super spicy. When I steal his dude and hit him for like 20 out of nowhere, he'll be really, really happy about that. Oh, that was foolish of me. I needed to play the other one. You live, you learn. What do you do? Should have played Watergrave. Did not mean to play the Blood Crypt. Thankfully, he had nothing of worth. So let's see. Well, that's really all he's got. I mean, it seems kind of lame, but... I'm not really pressed to do anything. I pretty much have the upper hand here. He's got some burn. He's going to use it on my creatures, or he's hoping to use it on my creatures, but... It's not going to happen. I'm not going to play anything until I really, really got something good out of him. Or I've got enough mana to do a couple things. It's like, don't get greedy, grasshopper. Just chill out. Leave my things the way they are. Maybe I can... I really just want to counter whatever it is he's holding on to. I know he's got something good over there. So yeah, we're just going to hang out. There's no hurry. I got a counter spell. Uh-oh. That's a radical idea. Draw that card, brother. Oh, all these one-drop spells. Draw more cards. Just gonna keep letting him do it, and then I'll counter the one thing that he gets out of it that he really wants to keep. Ooh. Is that the fourth one? Good lord. Well, yeah, we're not gonna let him search anymore. We're over it. Yeah, we'll keep that. That's good. That's good stuff. So, I doubt that's a negate, because that's just not how this deck rolls. So, we're going to have some fun. We're going to make him work for what he's got. So, I either play Angrath and make him discard, or I do Bolus and have him come in as a 5/5, meaning he's got to spend 2 cards to kill him, plus the card I discard. I think that's the move. So, add 1 mana of any color. It'll be black. We'll put Bolus in. And this is the whole reason I actually have this Guildmage's Forum. Just one of in the deck, because now he's out of reach of any single red removal spell. Meaning that he's, not only do I get a card now, but he's going to have to use the Lava Coil and a Shock to kill him. So that's 3 cards for 1, and that is just savage. I mean, that hurts that he's got to do that. And when I'm trying to get him to 2 cards so I can do this, I mean, that's backbreaking. He's really got to struggle to kill Bolus. Yeah, see, there's the Lava Coil, so I knew that was coming. And then he's going to do the Shock as well, because he's got to, because he can't keep Bolus on the table when I've got 6 lands. Yep. So I just got a 3 for 1. Maybe not a tempo play, because his only costs 3 mana versus my, well, you know, not 3 mana, but still. That was still a lot of his cards to really get rid of 1. And this is where this is going to be super dope. So how many? Oh, I've only got 3, so that is not a power play on my end. So we're gonna, he's tapped out, so we're gonna do Direfleet Daredevil, which has been amazing against these red decks, and we're gonna go get that Lava Coil. And he's gonna be really upset with himself, because I'm gonna Lava Coil the shit out of his own Crackling Drake. Goodbye! Super salt. Try to course, draw 2, discard 2. Or discard 1. It's got something else you can draw, I'm sure. Don't really care. Oh, yeah. Keep it up, brother. You're breaking even. You got 2 cards in your hand at the end of the turn. This is going to be really sad for you. There's that guy. Uh-oh, he's going to be hitting me. Watch out now. I'll take it. I'm okay with it. He's got 2 cards in hand, and he's going to lose them both now. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It leaves me with 3. So I really can't do anything about it this time. But we're going to do one of these numbers here, and we're going to just discard his whole hand. Goodbye. Yeah, I feel like he was probably really relying on keeping those cards. One more threat that he really needed to keep, because now he's basically top decking. He can do Radical Idea a few times until he gets what he needs, but that's hardly a plan. Hope is not a plan. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, that'd be 9. That is not enough to do both and jack up his shit, so we'll play this. He's gonna be really excited about that unless he counters it. Oh, he got me. That's okay. Oh, that's a card you definitely don't want to be on the receiving end of. And to think he had counterspells this whole time. Ah, shit. There's a Phoenix, so he might actually get this. So that's 1. That would be 2, and then if he draws something useful, that would be 3. That'd be another Phoenix. Alright, so knowing that he's running Phoenixes, which was kind of foolish on my part to not assume, that changes the dynamic of this a little bit. So we're going to go like this. We're going to play the Thief at 3. So it'll be a 3/3. He'll definitely want to leave a blocker for that. And then I'm definitely just going to kill this guy so I don't have to worry about it. And now he has to find 3 spells to cast in order to... He might even get them both out, which would be super irritating, but what do you do? These are all bad things. Interesting. I'm not in a great place to do anything about that. I think I'm effed in the A. I don't know that he could have asked for really anything better than that. Those 2 back to back when we're top decking. Because I'm dead, I can only block once, so that's the game. What a lot I could have done about that. So I guess it brings me back to... Maybe I only need 1 of those. The negates don't seem as important. So I could do 1, 2, 3. That gets rid of that. I do get to go first, so having that early... I mean, none of his stuff is super fast, but I mean, it is going to put me in a position where I will want to draw cards. So perhaps doing it like that is the answer. Or maybe having these is the answer. That way I can get him within reach of the Cry of Carnariums. So let's try that. May not be the play that I'm looking for, but it does kill the phoenixes when they come out and gets me some life. And does put them in reach of the carnariums when they come out too. So maybe Dream Eater's not the play. And then we have to go. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, I think River's Rebuke is going to be more useful in case he gets in a situation where I'll force him to play it again and then discard him. No, let's do negates. Let's just make sure he just doesn't get any of that bullshit out. I'm over it. So I do want to have as many of those as possible. He doesn't seem to have an answer for those. And then... oh shit. I don't think I got a sideboard because of that. Me and my thinking too hard. Oh well. I beat his deck the first time, so... hopefully I'm in good shape for this time. Ooh, woof. Well, I suppose that's pretty good. 2 counters and Nebraska's. I can live with that. Probably try to do some of his card drawn shenanigans. No red. Well, that's interesting. He's obviously not doing very much here. Come on, bro, you gotta play something sooner or later. And I will be there when you do. Well, I definitely have enough mana to last me the entire game if I never draw another land. It appears as though this guy may as well. Nah, we don't need you doing any card searching. Yeah, there we go. I got 2 cards for 1. Well, I got 1 for I guess. I didn't get this one. But I did burn a counter spell. I'm about that. I'm all about it. And he only has 1 mana, which means he will not be able to stop this card. Ooh. Ooh, all this stuff is hateful. So he could play the Phoenix next turn. That's okay. And then 6, 9. He's far from 9, so we'll just get rid of Crackling Drake. But I mean, I have no win condition in my hand yet. I mostly am just going to be blowing up his hands, trading blow for a minute. So I need to save at least the Negate and the Sinister Sabotage for the Fight with Fire, because I really just can't afford a Fight with Fire to come out. So that'll be 1 spell he's cast, and he really has enough to cast the Negate. So I'm going to let that slide so that I can Vraska's that stupid thing next turn. And then negate his counterspell. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah, so he really doesn't have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go. Let's see. So I need 1, 2 black. Okay, I got it. All right. He's gonna negate it. You got it, brother. Goodbye, Negate. Goodbye, Arclight Phoenix. Never to see you again. He's just sitting there piling up for that fight with fire. That's all he's doing. Wait until he can really rake me over the coals with it. So let's just go ahead and play this tapped. Get out of my hand. Wait for him to play something dumb. Yeah, let's go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What is that other card he has? I feel like I could play this to find something useful, but if he plays a Drake, it might even be better to play it and then have him discard it, but we're gonna gamble it. I need to find something useful. Oh, well, I'm all about that. So I'm gonna go black, blue, then really anything else makes no difference. See if he's got an answer for it. He's got one more mana. He could play that fight with fire. He's gonna try it. He's gonna try it. Is he gonna go for it? Is he gonna go for it? Come on! Fight, fight, fight! Fight with fire! He's debating whether he wants to do it for 3 or do it with the kicker. Oh my. Yeah, well, we're not gonna let him have any of that, so that's cool. See ya, sucker. Now he's tapped out and he's definitely getting hit with a thief. And I'll be able to play anything in his deck. Oh, these are all good things. I'll play that. Give me an extra card. I got a 6/4. These all seem good. Okay, I've got Chart of Course access. He has 1 card in hand, so I feel like I should let that go in case I can return it to his hand and make him discard it. Hey, you lost, brother. Sorry. Not every one of us can be champions.